While everyone complains about pointers in C, it has some pointer features that are really powerful. One of those features is called pointer arithmetic, and it's pretty magic. To set the stage, let's use the player struct that we've been playing with. Here's the struct, and here's the function we use to create and initialize one of them. To play with pointer arithmetic, let's create a little array of 3 players. Since we made that array in a local variable, its memory will be in our stack frame. Here, I dumped memory from the stack pointer, and you can see the names of the players at the beginning of each of the structs in the array. They are sequential and contiguous. The first thing I'm curious about is the size of that struct. Instead of thinking about it, I can just make a printf statement output it. Size of will return the number of bytes in the type that's passed to it, so this will show us how big player t's are, 52 bytes long. To play with pointer arithmetic, I'm creating a player t pointer and making a point at the beginning of the array. This printf is going to output the address in that pointer. Yes, the %p format tag means print a pointer. And the player name in the struct that player points at. When I run that, I get this output. It is correctly pointing to the first struct, since the name is Merlin, and the address is just what we saw in memory. Now, prepare yourself for some magic. I increment player. Usually, increment adds 1, right? Not this time. If I print out the pointer and the name that it's pointing at, it has moved all the way to the next struct. Remember that struct was 52 bytes long? Well, that's 34 in hex. And if I add 34 to the pointer to Merlin, I get that pointer to Fred. So instead of adding 1, incrementing a pointer adds the size of what it's pointing at, essentially going past the entire struct to the next one. And it works for decrement too. Now we're back at the first entry of the array. One last piece of magic. You can add or subtract anything, and it will continue to pay attention to the size of the thing the pointer is pointing at. Here, I add 2, and it moves from Merlin to Henrietta.